So it's actually happened. Ukraine has successfully launched its own homemade long-range missile into Russian-occupied territory. Now, this attack by Ukraine's Flamingo missile system didn't make it deep into Russian territory. It's only attacking Russian-occupied Crimea for now. So far, it looks like 6 to 7 pieces of Russian military equipment have been damaged, and the target was an FSB headquarters. This means that one of Russia's most fortified positions in the entire front of the war was able to be breached by these missiles. And now the entirety of Russia is a much more open target than it ever has been since February of 2022. Russia can no longer be under NATO's full protection because up until now, there were a great deal of limitations that Ukraine was able to employ in long-range missile attacks into Russian territory because these long-range missiles were all made by NATO countries, but not the Flamingo. This guy can go 3,000 kilometers deep into Russia or 1,840 miles. You see, Ukraine has its own short-range missile, a modified version of the Neptune, which has been successfully attacking Crimea and, of course, Russian-occupied Ukraine and maybe little bits of Russia. But they didn't have anything with the breadth of the Flamingo until past couple days. And this missile attack against the Russian base in Crimea is just going to be the beginning, because right now they are currently making one of these every single day, but within a few months they're projected to make 7, which means at the very least 200 Flamingo missiles will be produced every single month. And the Flamingos deliver a much bigger explosion than any of the Neptune missiles. I'm pretty sure the Neptunes can only produce maybe 600 to 700 pounds of TNT, while the Flamingo can do 1,000 kilograms or about 2,200 pounds. That is leveling, at the very least, a fifth of a city block and then damaging the rest of it. And if any of you have been watching my posts for at least the past 2 months, you understand that Ukraine has been dismantling Russia's energy infrastructure, which is that country's only economic lifeline to the rest of the world. One direct hit from each of these Flamingo missiles will take out any refinery, any storage depot, and of course will damage countless Russian pipelines. But these missiles may also be able to destroy Russia's little land bridge into Crimea to assault the rest of Ukraine, the Kerch Bridge, which connects these two countries. You see this little bit, that's Russia, this is Crimea, and that little bit of water has a bridge which connects it, and Ukraine has been trying to destroy it since day one. If Ukraine manages to destroy the Kerch Bridge, then they destroy Russia's only fixed link connecting them directly to their own country. If that bridge actually gets shut down, then there is some hope that this war can end on the side of the Ukrainians. Let's pray this happens. I am the Geo Hussar, and did you know that the Flamingo missiles, when they were actually first produced, were pink? Thanks for watching.